Welcome to episode 2 of my series where I am traveling across the country visiting incredible animal rescues. In today's episode, we are taking a trip to Atlantic Critters Rescue, a truly unique rescue that opens its doors to an incredible variety of animals. From the furry to the feathered, this rescue is dedicated to giving surrendered and neglected animals a second chance no matter what species they are. Join me as I take you on a tour, introduce you to their incredible animals, and chat with the passionate team about the hard work and dedication it takes to care for such a diverse group. Let's dive in, meet the critters, and witness the magic of second chances in action. Atlantic Critters Rescue designated this shed entirely to all of their small animals. My excitement is through the roof right now to tour this space, so let's go ahead and head inside and see what lies, or rather, lives inside these four walls. What began as a single species rescue has grown into something truly extraordinary. 6 years ago, Atlantic Critters Rescue focused solely on saving rats. Today, it is now home to an incredible variety of animals spanning from almost every species that you can imagine. Here on the first floor alone, you'll find bearded dragons, albino ferrets, stunning chinchillas, and believe it or not, skunks.
And what's his name?
Vinny.
Oh, Vinny. I have a Vinny too. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, he's getting it everywhere. So, now it's on Ruby.
What's their temperament like? Are they friendly? Can you hold them?
So about half the skunks we've had have been friendly. The other half do not want to be held. Ruby, the white skunk, does not want to be held. Vinny tolerates it. They're kind of like a ferret personality.
Yeah.
They're in the ferret family. They're a mustelid.
Considering he's domestic, do they still spray?
No, their scent glands, both of them have been removed.
Oh, so you actually removed them?
I did not personally. The pet store.
Pet store?
Sold them, yes.
Oh,
These two actually came from a pet store. They're spayed and neutered before hitting the pet store, much like a ferret. They're pretty naughty overall. Very much like a ferret.
Hi, buddy. Oh. And they
Yeah,
got some teeth on them too, right?
Yes.
Now, I won't lie to you guys, when I stepped into the room, I couldn't help but feel a little nervous, but also excited because I've never met a skunk ever. This is my first time. Skunks are animals I'm used to spotting on the side of the road, not up close and personal. This little one is so different from what I imagined. From the sleek fur to the curious eyes and that famous fluffy tail, up close, they're actually kind of adorable. It's amazing to think that rescues like this provide a safe haven for animals that most of us only see from afar or sometimes don't even give a second thought to. Meeting Vinny and Ruby is a humbling reminder that every creature deserves care and respect, no matter how we typically encounter them in the wild. And let me tell you, seeing them this close changes everything for me.
You guys have treats. You might like
Oh, my goodness, buddy. This is a $700 camera.
Even though he may have tried to eat my camera, I still kind of love him. Meeting a skunk is not my only first time on this visit. I am going to be meeting my first ferret ever.
Oh.
Here he comes.
Big
Gonna get
stretch,
everything
big
everywhere.
stretch.
Oh, he's
He's the sweetest boy ever.
goodness. Guys, do you see this? Holy crap!
They feel very loose.
Mm-hmm. He's very
just
relaxed.
very he's a slinky.
He's
just
a
a
chill
slinky that's
boy.
alive. He kind of looks like a snake, but just like a furry
He's a
guy.
cat snake. So he's going to be adopted by a family that has multiple other ferrets.
Yeah, and often ferret people have many other ferrets.
God.
Yeah, I
Just
follow
like-
someone on YouTube and she's got 6 of them in one room,
Yeah.
and they're crazy.
I've only ever seen ferrets online or behind the glass at pet stores, so it is so cool to finally be able to meet and interact with one. I wasn't sure of their personalities, but this guy right here, he's pretty cool.
So how often would you guys say you're getting people reaching out trying to surrender?
Oh, at least 5 a day. We take everything except for cats and dogs.
I can imagine since you guys taken a whole bunch of species that you're getting a plethora of animals, right?
We
You're
have
getting
pretty much everything that's legal to own in New Jersey.
Running a multi-species rescue comes with challenges that go far beyond what single-species rescues face. Every single animal they take in, whether it's a rabbit, ferret, chinchilla, or reptile, has unique needs. From specialized diets to carefully designed enclosures, each animal requires a different approach to their care. This puts a huge role on the rescue, not just financially, but also in time and resources. The team has to be experts in caring for a wide variety of animals, all while juggling constant surrenders. It's a tough job, but it's what makes their work so extraordinary. We headed on up to the second floor to meet even more of these incredible animals. Here you'll find quirky rats, a newly surrendered rabbit named Sadie, sugar gliders, and my personal favorite, guinea pigs.
Hello,
Can I give you kisses?
This is an experience for me too because I've never handled or pet any of these
Yeah.
animals.
Aw. I forgot we have baby rabbits.
Yeah,
We have baby
Fresh.
babies.
Is that the ones that were on Instagram in the little container? Oh my goodness. Hello. Oh my god. God, they're so small. How many rats can they give in a litter?
Oh man, anywhere from 5 to 15.
15.
I feel like we had a 17.
We've had a 17.
17?
Mom is taking a break upstairs. She's like,
She's old.
they're going into foster care tomorrow with our.
Is Dawn taking?
Yeah, Dawn is taking them.
You guys are like the size of the baby rabbits I raised.
Oh.
This size, but you guys got your eyes open and everything.
Once they open their eyes, you have about 24 hours before they start being very curious, running around.
But yeah, they're like
Come to Papa. Come to Papa.
white ones. Generally, most albino animals have little to no vision.
Yeah.
Rats in general do not have fantastic vision. because
Yeah.
They
Okay.
mostly live underground.
I used to live in New York where I'd see rats every time I rode the subway, but I will say, these rats here are a whole different story. They are much friendlier and definitely more enjoyable to interact with.
Hello.
You are the cutest animal ever.
I could have sworn that I left Earth for a second, witnessing sugar gliders. They look like aliens, you guys. Furry, that is. Furry, cute aliens. I have never met an animal that looked so exotic, like it was not from planet Earth. One of the coolest animals ever.
Our most common is these guys, which was a combination of allergies, and my kids are kind of bored with them.
Those are some big boys.
They're
Yeah.
huge boys.
Wow.
They're gorgeous, so they're looking for a home.
Yeah, parents will get them for their kids because it's, small and furry and exciting, and the kids like it for a week, and then it's like,
They require actual
it's
work,
not Mario.
and
so.
it becomes a chore.
It's gotta be a family pet. The parents have to be on board with taking care of it.
I've said to people when they reach out and say that their kid wants to adopt a pet that no, we're adopting the pet to you.
They have an application process and everything like
Yeah.
that, and I make sure that the parent is really the one who's orchestrating this and knows that the kid is not going to be the one cleaning the cage most likely, because if they think that that's going to happen, it's probably not going to happen. This is really a family decision, and it needs to be everybody involved.
You definitely can teach your kids responsibility with a pet. You just have to, have the trust net under it that you're feeding the pet if your kid is not feeding the
Exactly.
pet.
There's got to be a plan B just in case things go differently.
As Carly and John shared, a lot of people want to adopt a guinea pig for their kids, but they always make sure parents know that guinea pigs are a family pet, not just a way to teach responsibility. Kids can lose interest fast, so it's important for parents to step in and take care of feeding, cleaning, and making sure the guinea pig gets to the vet when needed.
I think guinea pigs and ferrets are probably the two most common that we get as actual strays that people have either just dumped out in the woods, or we had one time a guy just left it in a hotel room.
That was a guinea pig. They left
Yeah.
they left our name next to it. They didn't even contact us, but they just wrote Atlantic Critters Rescue and then left a guinea pig in a box in a hotel and then left.
I had another guy one time call us up, and he was like, I was sitting at a red light, and a guy ran up and threw a ferret through the open window of my car. Can you take the ferret?
No.
Yeah.
Sure.
Someone threw a ferret into someone's window.
This is a
Yeah.
Philadelphia thing. So I'm like,
God.
imagine you're sitting there and someone chucks a
chucks a
ferret.
live animal at you.
Chucks
and
a
you're
live
like,
ferret right into your car.
I would be fine with it.
That's crazy to me. That's insane.
Why can't this happen to us?
The audacity of some people, it's one thing to dump, but then another to just
I
throw an
know.
animal inside of a car. That's crazy.
You guys know I cannot show up empty-handed to any of these rescue visits, so let's hand out some pig room goodies and see what these animals think.
Ooh! You guys are gonna have to help distribute.
Yeah, right?
They're gonna love these.
In case you use fleece for any of the
We do for the beds.
for any of the animals, you
Oh,
can.
and it stays upright.
Yeah.
Here,
So I make
these.
those. So those are our squish tunnels.
You make it? Did you sew it?
Yeah, I sew everything.
I sew too.
Oh, you do too?
Oh yeah, check it out. A piggy in a piggy tunnel.
Aww.
Do we love it? It's nice.
She says thank you.
It's also nice to sometimes have a different texture in the bedding,
We couldn't do fleece liners because.
A lot of washing.
Could you imagine?
It'd be too much.
Oh.
Well, I was
Water
surprised
would
the
be
first
crazy,
rescue I visited in the first episode they did use fleece.
They must have an industrial washer. Or
Probably.
something like that.
Yeah, because they have dogs, cats, and they use
They
all
have,
the
yeah.
bedding for it, so it's
They have an
too much to
industrial-
maintain.
They should
These
love
are
that.
really good for bunnies
For bunnies,
too.
love that.
If you spread the pellets on
But
it
in a
and they'll
porch
just
mat.
go
Yeah.
crazy over it, yeah.
All right, we've spent some time inside meeting all the incredible small animals, but now we're heading outside to explore a whole new side to this rescue. I am so excited. If you guys know anything about me, I am a huge goat fanatic, and they just so happen to have goats here. I am like a kid in the candy store right now, so let's take a walk and meet some of their bigger residents that call this rescue home.
Oh my goodness, guys.
Hello. Hey.
Yeah, they
Oh, yummies.
Look at her. Look.
Oh my god. See that tongue? Oh my god.
Oh, she's hungry.
Yummies.
Safe to say, I am in heaven. Goats have always been a favorite of mine with their quirky, mischievous personalities and curious nature. They're like the class clowns of the animal world. They're always ready to entertain with their playful antics and fearless exploration. Whether they're hopping onto things they probably shouldn't, nibbling on anything within reach, or giving you that cheeky look that says, what trouble can I get into next? Goats have a way of making every moment memorable. Being here surrounded by these incredible animals feels like the perfect reminder of why I love what I do.
This is Sammy. He was deformed at birth. With his legs were like turned in, so he was in leg braces.
Sammy came to the rescue with severely deformed legs that left him unable to stand or walk properly. Thanks to the dedication and care of Carly and John, Sammy was fitted with custom leg braces to correct his legs. With time, patience, and plenty of love, Sammy's legs grew stronger and he made a remarkable recovery. Today, he's living his best life as a happy, healthy goat where he's running, jumping, and making his presence known. This rescue is home to many beloved animals, and protecting them from unwanted predators is a top priority. To keep everyone safe, the rescue relies on two amazing guardian dogs who live full-time on the property. These dogs, specifically bred for this kind of work, have super thick coats that make them perfectly adapted to living outdoors year-round. They patrol the property, keeping a watchful eye on the animals and warning off any potential threats. Their dedication and natural instincts ensure that the rescue's residents can live peacefully and safely in this loving environment.
And then you guys had a bunch of volunteers out here, like
Recently,
doing some stuff?
Our barns and things
Yeah.
like that. We had about 9 people come out.
Carly and John recently put out a post on social media calling for volunteer help. 9 amazing people showed up to lend a hand where they completed tasks like cleaning enclosures, feeding the animals, to even painting one of their barns. These tasks may seem small, but they are immensely helpful, lightening the load on the rescue team.
Oh, is this the most amount of animals that you guys have had?
We're probably at a point of highest variety just because of the farm animals. But
Yeah.
we have gone through periods where we'll have like 30 guinea pigs at a time.
Yeah, or 30, 40 rats.
Yeah.
Things
Yeah.
will ebb and flow. That's why we keep a lot of our cages empty, just in case we get like a hoarding case.
We've gotten ones where it's like it starts out, it's, like 3 or 4 female rats, but all of them are pregnant and all
Yeah.
of them have litters that are like 10 babies.
That
so
was the
really
summer.
you have like 50
Yeah,
rats.
we had 50 this summer. That it was originally about 4 or 5 rats, and they
Yeah.
all had like 10 babies within like 2 weeks.
So many rats.
Yeah.
When it's like that, then it's more work. You got to be cleaning it a lot more often, or it gets,
Yeah, it
pretty
gets stinky.
stinky pretty quick.
As you heard, many of the animals that arrive here are pregnant. This adds an extra layer of challenge to their already demanding work. Each new mother requires careful planning, ensuring there's enough space, proper cage setups, and ample supplies to accommodate both the moms and their babies.
Probably moments when you guys get overwhelmed.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's very overwhelming. It's hard to keep up with like the chat because we get anywhere from like 3 to 20 new messages. That's just new conversations daily, like 20 different people potentially messaging me each day. So it's kind of hard to keep track of everything, go through applications. A lot of people end up like just ghosting.
Set up an adoption, and then the person, says they're so excited, and then they just kind of disappear, and you never hear
Yeah.
from them again. No judgment from us if you decide you don't want it, but
Yeah.
at least have the courtesy of telling.
Or just make sure you want the animal before you're like, I hate to be like wasting somebody's time, but like I
Yeah.
have a lot of things I could be doing. I really do on this farm. And I also like do want to pursue things that I'm interested in too.
Yeah, like on the side, hobbies.
Yeah,
you
like,
guys
it's
have a
like-
life outside of the rescue.
Yeah, like multiple jobs, you got hobbies, like we do have lives other than the rescue. The rescue is our life, but we do also try to maintain
Yeah.
a sense of normalcy
Yeah,
and
you
balance. Because if you get overwhelmed, then that's not gonna help anybody.
You guys have like a good amount of donations that come through here.
It depends. It's been
Yeah,
really
month to
tough
month.
recently. We've had a couple big donators, which have really helped. One lady basically paid for both our barns. We had another lady send us enough to pretty much renovate half of our rescue building.
And these are just good Samaritans that just reach out and just want to offer
Piece
some
of litter.
assistance.
One of the ladies is a philanthropist. who
Yeah,
just kind
like
of
two,
does
they're
that
both
with
like
animal
CEOs or, you know, rich people that do want to do good. So
Yeah.
if you're one of them, we love you.
What would you guys say is the number one supplies, like something that you need constantly that would help you guys out?
rescue. Hay and bedding.
We can get a huge bale of hay for $10 at Butterhoff's. If anybody's local, head to Butterhoff's and you can drop off hay. It's like $10 for a huge thing. So that's what we use the most. Any kind of pine bedding, any kind of gift cards to like Tractor Supply is a big one because we're always
Yeah.
going to Tractor Supply.
We always
Vegetables,
need vegetables. Yeah.
scrap vegetables, like if you have your corn husk you don't want to have, animals here will eat it. Love when people shop from our wish list because that's our most needed things. We always take cleaning supplies too. Bleach, paper towels,
Yeah.
giant trash bags.
So when did you guys decide, like when you wanted to start doing a rescue and opening a facility?
We started with just rats. We fostered some rats from another rescue and it kind of got out of hand. So we decided to open our own rescue and it just was one room out of my 2-bedroom apartment. One room had just a couple rat cages in it. And then we got asked to take guinea pigs from Humane Society. And next thing they asked was a bunny. Took the bunny, adopted the bunny out,
Ferrets in
and
there someplace.
then ferrets, and then it just became multi-species after that. Ended up moving, getting a little bit of a bigger space, and doing it out of the basement for a little bit. That quickly was like, we need a building, you know? So we looked and found a suitable property that had a building.
There we go. That's your
Oh,
moment.
yeah.
Yes, I know. See, that's all. That's all I wanted. Hey, Piggy. What do you smell? Hi. It's okay. Oh. I really did not think I was missing out on anything in my life until Carly said you have to give this piggy some belly scratches. And guys, one of the coolest experiences ever. She was a little love bug and would not deny some belly scratches. Oh my goodness. You are a piggy, that's for sure. She loves her belly rubbies. So this is full size? This is how she's gonna get bigger than
not
this?
Even close.
Oh my
this
god.
This is a mini pig. She's currently about 100 pounds. She'll probably get to be about 200 pounds.
200 pounds.
Yeah, pigs grow until they're 5.
What an unforgettable experience this has been. I had the privilege of meeting so many of their amazing adoptable animals, each with their own unique stories and personalities. From the playful goats to the sweet pigs, it was incredible to see the bond that they share with Carly and John. What stood out the most to me was witnessing the incredible efforts that Carly and John put into every aspect of this rescue. The work they do for these animals goes far beyond what we see in a short visit. It's the day-to-day care, planning, and endless love that they provide that truly makes this place a sanctuary for these animals. The impact they've had on the local community is immeasurable, from the lives they've saved to the education and awareness that they've spread. If you're inspired by the work that they've done here, I encourage you to get involved in any way that you guys can. Whether it's through donating, volunteering, or just spreading the word, every little bit helps. I'll be sharing the rescue's links down below so you guys can learn more about how to support their amazing efforts and help continue making a difference for the animals they care for. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one, and as always, I hope you and your piggies are happy, safe, and healthy. Bye, guys.